and before you know it, like, you're printing money. I'm sorry, you are printing money. I'm not saying it's going to start like immediately, but you are going to be printing money. Quote me anyway. What if I told you that people and society are always going to underestimate the importance and the power of looks? But obviously, as you and I definitely know, looks and beauty in today's economy is definitely an asset. And before you think this video sounds a bit superficial, hear me out. It's not about manipulation, it's not about living fake life. It's about leveraging your beauty and your assets to create financial independence for yourself. And who doesn't want that? Let's be honest. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of beauty and looks and how you can turn that into a superpower to then leverage it to build financial independence for yourself. I know the topic sounds a bit iffy or a bit contrasting because people can think about this from different sides, but I assure you that this is a video that you're going to want to watch till the end. First, we're going to talk about the psychology of presentation. Whether you like it or not, first impressions matter, right? So when someone meets you, within the first 5 to 7 seconds, they've already formed an impression of you. Now, whether right or wrong, they have that impression. This is not about how beautiful you are. It's not about how sensual you look. Nothing like that. It's definitely about how put together, how polished, and how, sophisticated you come across to them. You should be aiming to look confident and approachable because those two things are going to definitely set you apart and leave a lasting first impression. As a young lady, as a young man, you need to be able to do that to build networks and connections in this world, because those networks and connections are going to be what propel you forward. No man is an island. We all need resources and information from other people to survive, right? So to be able to do this, to be able to draw people into you, you have to come across as a confident and approachable person. Simple. Now let's discuss 3 tips to help you be more confident and approachable. You need to dress for the life that you want, not the life that you have. If you like the life that you have, then by all means you need to ignore that tip because you're already doing everything you want. But if you are not living the life that you want or living the life that you feel truly aligned to, something has to change, right? And the first step to do that is to, the first and the easiest step, of course, is to address your attire, your dressing, because that's what people notice the first time they meet you. If you're still coming across as sloppy by wearing baggy t-shirts, if you're wearing pajamas in public areas like the supermarkets or the markets, or I wouldn't even say out to fine dining, because you have a brain, you should not be doing that. But yes, if you're not put together or sophisticated in public environments, then it's going to come across as you're not somebody that has their ish together. You're not a balanced person. Talking about dressing, what is your personal style? Are you a chic, sophisticated girly or guy? Are you someone that's more professional, more tailored suits are your style and fits your general work lifestyle? Or are you someone that's a housewife and boo-boos are a daily attire? It doesn't really matter, and there's no judgment here, but you need to define what works for you and you need to stick to it, and you also need to know how to dress for certain occasions. You cannot be wearing slippers or sandals to important meetings unless maybe you're the CEO. If you're the CEO, I can't tell you what to do. But if you're not the CEO yet, then maybe put on appropriate footwear. Something simple to definitely elevate how you come across: iron your clothing, make sure it's straight and make sure it's clean and make sure you smell nice. Personal hygiene can really take you to a different level. You don't have to get the most expensive soaps and creams and serums and all that, but get what is in your budget and make sure you use it. I speak for everyone when I say this, but you should not be skimping on deodorant and perfumes. people smell you first before they see you, and it's very, very important. Someone can take your persona from a level 5 to a level 8 or a level 9 when you smell good, because it means that you're self-aware enough to know that people within your vicinity are going to be perceiving you first. And people like nice smelling things, don't they? Everybody likes flowers, everybody likes nice smelling environment. So that also leads me into number 2: invest in grooming, skincare, hair, nails, all of that. Now, why is this important? Because when your skin is clear, your skin doesn't even have to be clear. Like if you have acne and you've been working on the acne, like that's fine, nobody's judging you for that. But you should be making an effort to correct certain things that you find insecure about your person, or certain things that you don't want to prolong. I don't know if you've heard this thing called pretty privilege, but pretty privilege is a thing. It's a thing. People are benefiting. People are out here benefiting, profiting off of pretty privilege. You could see someone that's, just started a company. I mean, obviously they could be smart as well, but just started a company out of nowhere. The company is doing good. Everybody's flocking towards them, buying their products and all that. And you find out, oh wow, yes, their products are quite expensive, and that's probably how she's profiting. But she's also a beautiful woman, and that's how she's able to draw people in, whether that's investors, whether that's consumers, whatever. Obviously, she definitely has business acumen, because you cannot survive in business without that. But one thing that people definitely perceive about you first is your beauty, your face. Is your face clean? Is your skin even toned? Do you have dark knuckles and the other parts of your skin are lighter? Maybe you should do something to take care of that. Are you not at your goal weight? Maybe you should find an exercise class that you enjoy that could help you get to your goal weight. It's not about punishing yourself or making life harder. It's all these things that I'm mentioning are going to make your life easier before you even know it. So put them in place before you need them. Okay. Number 3, your posture speaks volumes. When I mentioned confidence earlier, this is definitely, one thing that you do not want to ignore about being a confident person. Some people ask me, okay, they don't ask me, but they tell me that they are not confident, or they don't feel certain things about themselves. And number 1, like, even if you're not confident, you need to be faking it outside. You need to be faking that you're the most confident, the most amazing person that has ever left their room, that stepped out into this world. Okay, so how can you do that? The simplest way: correct your posture. If I'm sitting like this, I'm just looking into my phone, or I'm just looking down and reading a book, or I look like a shy person that's not sure of herself. I look like, oh, I don't want people to perceive me, I'm trying to hide myself. But if I'm sitting like this, and I'm making eye contact with everyone in the room, I'm speaking clearly, then you cannot tell me that I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire. You can't tell me that, like, I don't have every single thing I need. You can't tell me that I'm not coming across as a confident person. Push your chest out, okay? Raise your head up while you walk and put your shoulders back. That's confidence right there. If you don't think it is. That's confidence right there. Like, that's confidence. I don't know how else to tell it to you. Like, that is confidence. It's that simple. Just do that, and now you're a more confident person. You don't have to read a book on confidence. You don't have to attend a course or nothing. It's simple things like this. Just adjusting your posture can give you certain levels of confidence and aura that you can't buy anywhere else. Put that in mind, so that you know that you should, and you have every right to own your space in this world. You have every right. Nobody should be able to tell you nothing about yourself. I don't think I need to specify this, but you cannot buy confidence in designer clothes, designer perfumes, high fashion, whatever. You cannot buy confidence. You can have all these things. You can have professionals do your makeup, your skincare, your spa treatments, and that still won't give you the level of confidence that you need. It comes from within you. It comes from within you. You're the only person that can give yourself that confidence. It doesn't come from material things. After you've implemented these tools, you're now coming across as a more leveled up version of yourself. Let's talk about how we can transform that into money. What if I told you that you don't have to work a 9 to 5 job until you're 90 years old, or until you're 65, or until you're 85? You don't have to work a job until the day you die. You don't have to do it. What if I told you that? What would you tell me? Now let's talk about some ideas that you can implement so that you don't find yourself working until old age. Number one, social media platforms. It's here to stay and it's here to serve, especially when you know how to use it. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, these platforms can free you financially for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you can make a living off of social media by leveraging on these social media platforms, by running advertisements, by putting your businesses on there. You can make, how do I say this, bastard money on social media platforms. If you're a lady or if you're a guy, you can use your looks as well and monetize that off of social media platforms, because people like good looking things. People like good looking things. I bought these glasses because I thought they looked good. I bought these rings because I thought they looked good. People like good looking things. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're good looking, if you smell great, if you have perfect teeth, if your eyes are white and sparkling, if your skin is smooth, if you have dark chocolatey skin, if you have light, creamy, smooth, milky skin, get your ass on social media. Get your face on camera. Get your body on camera. If you have a nice physique, get your ass on camera. Okay? You could be making tutorials, vlogs, beauty vlogs, beauty videos, whatever. I don't care what you're making. I don't care if you sit down, put a camera in front of you and you're just talking and, going live and saying hi to people. I don't care. You need to be putting your face online if you don't want to work, for the rest of your life. You need to be putting your face online. Why? Because, okay, for example, you're making lifestyle vlogs or you're making beauty videos. Someone watching that video from beginning to the end, just because you have a pretty face, you're going to get paid. Imagine 1,000 people watching that video from beginning to the end. Now you're going to get paid 1,000 times more. Imagine 100,000 people watching it. The social media gods blessed you. Don't complain. 100,000 people watched your videos. Now you're going to be blessed 100,000 times more. If you're working at a 9 to 5, you're only as capable as your physical skills and how you can solve problems for your boss or your company or whatever. After you solve that problem, you're going to get paid for that particular skill set. If you can leverage that, obviously we're going to talk about that more. Yes, you can get paid, but nothing is easier than getting paid for views. Nothing is easier than getting paid for views. What could be easier? I don't get it. Like, nothing is easier than getting paid for views. It's not brain surgery. It's not statistics. It's not data analytics. It's just getting paid for views. As long as people are watching you or watching your videos or watching your content from beginning to the end, they can put an ad within that video. A brand can pay you. A brand can pay you if they see value in your content to create content or to put an ad in the middle of your video, and now you're getting paid twice. You could even get paid times 3, because one, you're getting paid from your people watching your video all the way through. You have ads in your videos. Number 2, you're getting paid because the brand sponsored your video, is segments in your video. Number 3, you're getting paid because the brand gave you an affiliate link. So people that buy from that video that you posted, you get commission off the money that they paid the brand. Now you're getting paid 3 times. How else can you do that at a job where your salary is fixed and the number of hours you work are fixed as well? You can't. It's a win-win situation, like, no matter what. You don't have to start knowing every single thing about social media. You don't have to, do all these tricks and all that. I mean, out the gates you can, but if you're just starting in 2025, people have been doing this for the past over 10 years. over the past decade. Like, you're not going to be the best immediately you start. But it's very important that you start from somewhere. Everybody that you see on here started from somewhere, and they're going somewhere, you know? So you have to start from here before you can get here. You can't just imagine it and you're here. You have to start from here first. Do you get what I'm saying? So start. If you know this video speaks to you, please start. Show your authentic journey, be as authentic as possible, or even like create curated content. It doesn't matter. Put the content out there. Make sure it's interesting. Make sure your visuals are good. Make sure people can hear you clearly. You know, you're communicating clearly. Put it out there, period. Don't worry about how many people watch it now. After you put that one out there, put the next one out there, put the next one out there, put the next one out there, okay? And before you know, it's like you're printing money. I'm sorry, you are printing money. I'm not saying it's going to start like immediately, but you are going to be printing money. Quote me anyway. Number 2, how many times have you been at an event and seen someone that looks attractive across the room and they've caught your attention, rather than someone that does not necessarily look attractive, is a wallflower, is sitting at the back of the room, and like you glance at them and you don't give them a second thought? Looking put together is going to make people want to connect to you, whether you're out at a networking event, whether you're out at a work event, whether you're out at a family event, whether you're out at a tech event. It does not matter. If you look put together, people are going to want to walk up to you, people are going to want to talk to you, and people are going to want to speak to you after then. Another thing, people, especially if you are now good at your job or good at something, people are going to want to hire you. People are going to want to pay you to do that thing that you do so well for them, just because you happen to look good. If you're someone that's definitely good at your job, like, you're going to get paid regardless. But if you're good at your job and you're pretty, it's going to get people to naturally gravitate towards you. Now, this could mean collaborations. This could mean people mentioning your name in a room, you know, full of opportunities. It could mean job referrals. It could mean anything, just because you're naturally charismatic and confident, and you know, you have a nice appearance. You should get a business. My friend, listen to me. I'm going to say it again. Please get a business. Get some business. You know how people say mind your business? You need to get that business, and you need to mind that business. The business doesn't have to be anything, you know, groundbreaking. It doesn't have to be something that's created from nowhere. Like, it could be an already existing business, but you need to get your own business. And then you need to use your appearance to market it. Whether you are selling hair products, whether you are selling a service, whether you are coaching somebody on how to sell a service, it doesn't matter. You need to get that business, get it registered, and then market it. People want to buy from somebody that represents what they're selling. If you're about it, if you know what you're talking about, and then you have a nice face, is like, you will not understand how, you know, all the attention is coming to you. You will not even understand it. You'll forget that you're even pretty, because all the attention will just be coming to you. It will just be coming to you. And what comes with attention, especially when you have a nice strategy? Money. Money comes with attention. Money comes with attention. So you need to use that attention to your advantage. Use that pretty privilege and that business to your advantage. Now, let me be clear. Looking good can definitely attract attention. It can attract all different kinds of attention. But it is important that you appeal to the right audience that respects your boundaries and respects you and is willing to invest in your business. You're not trying to attract people that are going to disrespect you. You're not trying to attract people that don't align to you. So you should be paying those people no mind. Anybody that comes up to disrespect you, anybody that comes up to insult you just because you're pretty and they find you intimidating, you should be paying them no mind. Pay them silence. Pay them nothing. Ignore them. Only respect people that respect your boundaries and have the same values and goals as you. What are these values and goals? Getting paid, building up your bank accounts, building up your financial independence. You should start today by asking yourself, how do I want the world to perceive me? How do I want the world to treat me? what do I want to get out of this world? And then you should go from there. If you know you want more for yourself, then you should start today to do more for yourself. You should start today to implement steps in the way by which you can create more for yourself in the coming future, because the future is coming, guys. It's coming, and you need to be prepared to build your future. So when you get to the future, you're not looking around like, oh, I missed something, or oh, why is everything looking like this and I look like I'm not prepared. Like, you should start from today to prepare how you want your future to look like. Your mindset is your power, and you need to build a mindset of a financially free, financially independent person. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video.